Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016. We are here with the Raw after WrestleMania. So let's kick things off. We are in the Barclays Center with the pre-show match. Natalya, Alicia Fox lose to Ruby Riott in a 51D plus match. Next, we open the show with Vince McMahon, and he says, tonight is the Raw after WrestleMania. Usually we would shake things up next week, but here on Raw tonight, I say we shouldn't wait till next week. Tonight, we are going to start the first half of the Superstar Shakeup with the second half happening tomorrow night on SmackDown. Rollins comes out and he says, last night I became the new world champion. Vince says, well, congratulations, but why in the hell are you interrupting me? And Rollins says, well, I wanted to say that I like that the shakeup is tonight, and I want to defend my championship tonight against a new member of the Raw roster. And Vince says, a fighting world champion on Raw. I almost forgot what that feels like. Fine, you will defend the world title in our main event tonight against the newest member of Monday Night Raw, the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Samoa Joe. So Joe and Rollins in the main event for the world title. Next we have a 74 B- here as Ronda Rousey is hyped up that she will be going to SmackDown. And that the next match will be a number one contenders match for Charlotte's newly won Raw Women's title. In a 56 C- match, Naomi defeats Carmella and Ember Moon and will go on to compete at, I believe, Payback is the Raw pay-per-view, so it will be Naomi versus Charlotte for the title. And after the match, Charlotte hits the ring, hits natural selection on Naomi, and holds the title high to end the segment. Next we have a 47D as Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien Almas come out, and she says, tonight is a new era on Monday Night Raw. It's the era of El Idolo, the era of Andrade Cien Almas. In a 68C plus match, Andrade Cien Almas defeats Dolph Ziggler, and after the match, he continues to beat down on Ziggler. All right, next in 91A, Ambrose comes out and says, last night I did exactly what I said I'd do. I beat The Rock at WrestleMania, and now I'm the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Braun Strowman comes out and says, I want that title. Ambrose says, what are you going to do about it, you big buffoon? Strowman very quickly lifts Ambrose up for the power slam, but Ambrose reverses, gets out of the ring, and Strowman gets the mic and says, last night Drew McIntyre got these hands. Now it's your turn, and when you get these hands, I'll get the Intercontinental Championship. Alright, we have an 89A here. Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista come out to the ring as Evolution. Triple H says, Evolution is back. Batista says, and we're better than ever. Orton then chimes in, the original form of Evolution represented the past, present, and future of wrestling. Triple H says, so now you have me as the not-so-distant past, Batista and Randy Orton. The present, now the future. Kevin Owens' music hits. He comes out, and all four embrace in the middle of the ring, and Owens says, but one problem. We're not going to be here on Monday Night Raw. Orton says, oh no. We are going to SmackDown Live where Hunter won't be harassed by his wife and father-in-law. Triple H then says, Steph, Shawn, Vince, you failed last night, and Evolution won. And they celebrate and leave the ring. Alright, next we have a 70C plus here. Finn Balor comes out and he says, last night was good, but tonight is about new beginnings. Tonight is about the beginning of a new era. The era of Balor. The Undisputed Era comes out onto the stage, and Cole says, you're right, Finn. It is a new era. The Undisputed Era. And we're here to usher in that era, and we start tonight with you. And Balor says, how about you leave the other three on the stage and come fight me one-on-one? Adam Cole then says, fine. I'll make an example out of you. Be warned. There isn't room for you in this era. And then in a 74 B- match, Finn Balor defeats Adam Cole when Adam Cole is disqualified, when Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish all run in and attack Finn Balor, who's about to win the match. And then after the match, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows come in and save Finn Balor. So Gallows and Anderson are on Raw with Balor, and they're going at, and the Undisputed Era is after him. Alright. Next we have 43D hyping up, showing kind of clips of last night's Universal Women's Tag Title match, and that there will be the rematch next here on Monday Night Raw. And in a 66C+, Sasha Banks and Bayley make their first defense of the Universal Women's Tag Team titles against the former champions Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. Alright, next we have a 49D+ of them celebrating after the match. And now we have a 57C- here, as we will have American Alpha, The New Day making their Raw re-debut, and the Revival, and the winners will face Beer Money at the next Payback. And the New Day come out and they do a comedy segment. They are here on Raw now. And in a 81B, The New Day defeat American Alpha and the Revival. So it will be them versus it'll be Beer Money versus the New Day at Payback for the Raw Tag Team titles. But after the match, Shingo Takagi, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and Akira Tozawa, they come in. They are now known as the Invasion, and they run in and beat down the New Day. Oh, he didn't get a good gimmick. His gimmick was rated poor. Poor Akira Tozawa. Anyway, next we have an 89A entrance from Samoa Joe. It is now time for our main event. 85B+ from Seth Rollins. And the main event gets an 86B+. Superb match. Samoa Joe defeats Seth Rollins by submission after interference from James Storm and Bobby Roode. And Samoa Joe is now your World Heavyweight Champion. And Samoa Joe, James Storm, and Bobby Roode, the Raw Tag Team Champions, and the World Heavyweight Champion, celebrate to end the show. So Samoa Joe may have only been on the pre-show winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but the next night he makes a huge impact coming to Raw and taking Seth Rollins' newly won World Heavyweight Championship. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much again. I will see you guys next time.